Hey, it's me again. Just dropped my laptop on the floor. Whoopsie daisy. One of my laptops anyway. That was a silly place to leave it. Well, I've got a package today. I kind of wish I hadn't now. 'Cause I think Simon has picked me up some of these. Because he just commented when I showed off a couple that I already had actually. He commented and said, "No, I've got you some of those. I'm going to send you some of those." But oopsie daisy. Just a Facebook seller. I managed to knock some money off of this one because I bought a few others. This is the best one. Adventure number 410. Supergirl. Don't worry, Supergirl, I can handle it. Extra, the revolt of the Girl Legionnaires. So there's a little girl just stopping a fire truck with one hand. Right, and a couple for my damage run. 3, 4, 13. A couple for my Immortal Men run. 3, 5, 6. I started sort of thought I might collect these New Age of Heroes. I had a couple. Right, these are the ones I think that Simon was going to has picked up for me already. Actually, sorry, Simon. I picked up some myself. So Sideways 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11, and 12. Oh dear. So yeah, I should have held off on those, shouldn't I? Right, and I got some silencer as well. 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Is that the last one? Let's have a look. Oh no, seems like another one. At least one more. Right, so that's those. Right, let's move this laptop over. Let's get this box and let's go through some more of box number 31. Normally I've been doing like a short box in 3 days, but I haven't gone quite so much through this box as I have done. Not as quick anyway because my battery was running low yesterday. So I sort of stopped it a bit earlier than I would have done if the battery was full. Right, so let's have a look. Got a Deadshot 4-parter. It's a bit of a weird one there, if I recall correctly, because in more recent stuff, and even in the Suicide Squad movie, they're always going on about his kid. I think this is a daughter, and in this one, they first introduced them, and he was so like, just basically didn't care. Just didn't care. I think his kid got killed even. Sure, his kid gets killed at the end, and he doesn't give a shit. He's just like, you know, I can't let people use, you know, people against me, whatever. I'm a loner. I'm an island. I don't care for anybody. And I'm pretty sure I think it's his son in this one now. And then they must have just retconned in a daughter at some point. And he literally does not give a toss. It's just like they've kidnapped his son. I'm not sure if he knew that he even had a son. But they've kidnapped him and they're trying to use it against him. And he's just hunting them down. And like in the general melee, his son gets killed. No F's given whatsoever. So yeah, they kind of changed that storyline a bit. And now he seems to be, you know, all about his kids. Well, his kid. Right. New challenges. Started off pretty decent. I quite like the first issue. It was given a new take on the challenges. But it didn't. Then they started going into, I don't know, challenges from another world. One was an evil challenger or something like that. And it was just yeah, kind of the promise that was shown with the first issue soon dissolved into meh. Only went for 6 issues as well. Right, this is one I've had on my linking list. I've been trying to get this for ages. Like, I still haven't quite completed it yet. Cave Carson and has a cybernetic eye. Now the reason I started collecting this one was because Charlton66 told me it had Wild Dog in it, which it does, but I just haven't got round to collecting the whole run yet. Here you go. Here's Wild Dog. Pretty cool Superman cover. Carrying Cave Carson. There's Wild Dog again. But I'm imagining it's a bit of a surreal story. Right, and this Cave Carson has a cybernetic eye was followed by Cave Carson has an interstellar eye. There was no kind of, I don't know, unless the interstellar eye was shown on the cybernetic eye, but then he's suddenly got an interstellar eye now. Now I've read this recently. It's quite, yeah, nothing to write home about, I'm afraid. I thought I had the whole run, but I didn't have the whole run. I thought I'd had the whole run, but nope. Got 5 out of 6. Alright, I read it and I was like, oh, I don't have the full run. So yeah, at some point I need to get that back on my buy list. Oops, that's all I can say at the moment to that. Do 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 da 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 da. Do 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 do. I like it quite a little bit, quite a little bit. No, got that wrong. Right, anyway. The Unexpected. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Oh, that's really dark. It's got like a chromey kind of thing on it. Makes it hard to just come out. 6. I feel I've got a couple more of this to collect and I can read it. 7. Right, Immortal Men. As you just see, I've got a couple of them today. That's number 1. And that's all I've got of that at the moment. Apart from the ones that I've got in today, of course. Alright, the Terrifics. This is the best of the New Age of Heroes. I really enjoy this one. It's the one that's, I think it's even still going. I think it's the only one that's still going. I've got first, I don't know, 15 or something like that, 20 maybe. But I need to try and grab hold of the other ones. But I kind of wait until they get cheap. You know, I'm not buying comics at face value anymore. They just ain't worth the money. Even when they were sticking at $2.99, they weren't worth it really. For like a 10-minute read, you're just like, don't represent value for me. But then I'm tight. And if I can wait a couple of months and get the same comic for half the price. There's another nice chromey kind of shiny cover. There you go. Do 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 do. Is that the last one? 19. 19's the last. Oh no, there's. Oh yeah, then there's. That's number 19. And then I've got the Angel. So yeah, I think I've got about another 10 of those to collect. I'm not sure. I think he's still going at the moment, but yeah, hopefully I'll be able to pick up the other issues at some point. Well, I've started collecting this Murder Falcon as well because it's a guy who uses the power of heavy metal to fight monsters. Yeah, something like that. I know there's some alternate covers of which are all like homages to well-known heavy metal albums. This is one of them. This is a homage to Yngwie Malmsteen, who's not one of my favourites, but yeah, he's alright. I think that even the logo is like the Yngwie Malmsteen logo. This was something I got sent by someone on Facebook as a present. It's the only comic they had, and they sent it to me. It's one of 6 of Big Trouble in Little China meets Escape from New York, by the looks of it. Right. Yeah, let's do these as well. Right, my Atlas runs. My Atlas is in this one. So the Brute, 1 and 2. It's nice having these. There are some strange stories in them, though, I've got to say. And you kind of think to yourself, would it have lasted anyway if they hadn't gone out of business? Because some of the stories are a bit cray-cray. Right, the Brute. Right. Sergeant Striker's Death Squad. The Grim Ghost. There was an old character called the Gay Ghost, wasn't there, at one time? I'm sure there was. Grim Ghost. Morlocks 2001. That was quite a good one. Morlocks 2001. They changed it to Morlock 2001 and the Midnight Men. And at the very end of this one, literally they were about to be blown up. He's got his finger on the button of a nuclear bomb or something that's going to blow up the tunnels that they're all hiding in. And yeah, and it ended on that. Although it wasn't meant to end on that. It was to be continued, but it was never continued. Right, Tales of Evil. John, what happened? Eee! And this one's featuring the Bog Beast. Gasp! I warned Bruno not to toot on the beast. I warned him. Now the monster is free, and even bullets can't stop him. Nothing can. Got a sudden vague feeling that was not in the story at all. I don't think he was ever in the circus. I'm sure I don't remember him being in the circus. Maybe he was. Obviously never left a lasting impression on me. I quite like that one. I quite like the Bog Beast story though. It was pretty cool. Man Monster. My laser gun, it didn't kill him. Instead he's changing. Changing into what? I'm easily amused. Right, Phoenix. I think I just need part 4 of Phoenix, and I have completed that run. And then I've got all my proposed Atlas comics have been collected. Then I just maybe one point I might get the Vicky ones if I see them going at a reasonable price. Kid Cody, Gunfighter, and the Comanche Kid. Another Blazing Battle Tales featuring Sergeant Hawk. Yvette must be inside. Let's pick up the plans and beat it. Uh-oh. Careful where you go, guys. Looks like there might be some Nazis in there. Wolf the Barbarian. And number 3. Number 4. He's like a blonde Conan. And this guy, next guy, Iron Jaw. He's a barbarian with an iron jaw. Yeah, as you do. He's not so much for not so good for kissing the girls. That guy. And we won't even go into other things that you may do with girls that he can't do. At least it's probably best not to. Why did I go there? Anyway, that's Iron Jaw. He's kind of like a futuristic barbarian. Alright, and then there's a Atlas Comics Barbarians featuring Iron Jaw. So he had a fair old run, Iron Jaw. And then there's a one-off, Fright, Son of Dracula. Fright featuring the Son of Dracula. That was it. And then we have Demon Hunter. A one-shot. He went on to change his name, didn't he? He changed his name and he ended up being a Marvel property. Oh, I can't remember what his name was. And Spirit... No, I can't remember now. And then we've got Scorpion. I'm not sure if it's actually him, but it's a very close take on him. Dominic Fortune, that the same creator took to Marvel. Dominic Fortune. But here is called Scorpion. And then on the last one, they decided to make him into a superhero, gave him a superhero costume. They were kind of making it up as they went along. Right, Planet of the Vampires. The Damsel in Distress. And the Hands of the Dragon. That was their take on the deadly fists of kung fu or whatever it was. The Tarantula. Yeah, like a spider curse, and he kind of killed people, if I remember. Can't forget them as well. I don't remember now. It was it's kind of quite dark. Here goes the Tarantula again. Night of the Living Gargoyle. And we have Targets, which became John Target, Manstalker. Wow, I forgot there were so many actually. Destructor! Steve Ditko art. It's quite a good origin. I quite like the original story actually. You've had it, Destructor. Nobody can survive the burning clutch of Death Grip. He's right. His power is even greater than mine. I'm done for. How's that for a cover? There's a woman grasping hold of the blinking ballot of the beam that they're fighting on. You know, and then he's getting punched as well, looking like he's going to fall to his doom. Wow, he's not that high up, but yeah. And in this one, the Huntress has won. She's defeated the Destructor. Nothing can stop us now. No, nothing can stop us. This city will be ours. Look at him. Look and see. A Destructor no more. And she's got a kitty cat. She's quite a hot lady. I wouldn't want her to kill me with her pussycats, but you know, she's a big tough woman. And that's the last one, number 4, Doomsday -1. Got a bit weird, that one did. Had a kind of an X-Men kind of group in there, X-Men-ish kind of group. But Tiger Man. He stalks the night. As you do. And then we go on to Police Action featuring Lomax, NYPD, and Luke Malone, Manhunter. I thought John Target was Manhunter. No, he's Manstalker. Ooh, potential clash there. Just 2 more. So the Cougar again, and then that made it to 4. No, this is number 2. So what was I on before? It was just 2 parts on the Cougar. I think that was the whole run. I'm not missing Cougar number 3, am I? Anyway, that's that for now. I've only got a few more left actually in this box, but I won't bother showing them you now. But the rest of them are birthday books, comics from September 1969 that don't have places in other parts of my collection. So yeah, that'll do for today. This has been your blog experience for the day. I need to share a small channel, but my laptop's over there with the small channel on it. Let me go and have a look. Who was the small channel I was going to shout out today? Right. Come on, wake up. Wake up, you bloody thing. Come on. One. Oh, don't want to give away my password. Okay. This is a channel I've not even watched yet, but I saw them in chat the other day and I added them. It's a young lady from the Netherlands, I think. I'm not remembering it wrong. Sanimation 05. Is 05 when they were born? God, they're young. If it is. Right, yeah, go and check out this lady's channel. Yeah, I'll leave the link in the corner down below. And yeah, cheers for watching, folks. And I'm out of here. Until next time, may all your news be good news.